good evening, everybody. Hope you are all well. We're out here in the outside studio. It's lovely tonight. I thought
nice.
one more week of outside while we can.
Yeah, I had to sort of rummage through the car and make sure that my waterproof was in there.
Yeah, I had a coat ready to go.
It was just like, we're in the garden. I was like, I don't actually have anything to wear. This is not good.
There we go. We were a little dull there, but we're now back to brightness. I'm sure we'll get some small faces
In the minute.
waving down at us shortly. But I hope you're all well. Get in those comments. Let us know that you are here. It is Ryder Cup week. I know. Right now, like literally, give us like 48 hours.
Literally at 2 o'clock, it was like, right, turn a live stream of
yes.
featured coverage.
Exactly.
I don't even care if it's a press conference. I want to watch it.
I want to be there. So, plan for the show tonight. Bit of a chat about Whistling Straits, hyping up the Ryder Cup, answering your Ryder Cup questions, getting those comments. Who's going to win the Ryder Cup first of all, and then we've got giveaway later on.
There's only one
correct answer for that.
Every other comment will be deleted at a later date.
To be fair, I would take a draw.
Yeah.
Like my heart wouldn't take a draw because it would be painful coming down the stretch. But retention.
It would be on the plane.
Retention, bring it home. That would be the.
And then we can go to Rome and watch it.
Well, we're going to go to Rome anyway and watch it. There we go. So, hope you've all had a good week. Like I say, get in that chat. Let us know
Who's
what's
been playing
going
some good
on.
golf? Any success stories? Put them in the chat as well. We'd like to. Any questions you've got about absolutely anything. Doesn't have to be Ryder Cup related.
No.
Just chuck those in the chat and we'll have a little talk through. It's nice to just chat and catch up with you guys.
Exactly. So let's start by talking about the golf course, because I think the golf course is the overriding factor. It is absolutely stunning.
It's absolutely stunning, but don't you think it's not a golf course that I thought the US would pick?
Now, it's a funny one, isn't it? I think because if I'm going to put some shots on the screens now.
It's so it's weather orientated.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
There's
going to be a little bit, and then it's going to have to play into some bottlenecks because there's going to be wind into and across, and you're going to have to avoid some of the many hazards that are out there.
So if you're looking at this for the first time, you don't know anything about Whistling Straits, you're going to look at it and think, oh crikey, it's a links golf course. It's not a links golf course. There the boys are with the trophy, but it is not a links golf course. It is definitely by Lake Michigan.
It is,
and it's interesting how the lake looks vast. So big, doesn't it? And again, that just goes into how big America is as a country. Like that lake,
and you can see
huge.
Like all of those waist areas, guys, on the screen there. All of those little nuances, you're going to get like a really deep, thick grass line. Then all of a sudden, you're going to roll into like a sandy area.
Yes, yeah.
There's so many different lucks of the draws. So matches could hang on the fact that you hit one in there, you can get a club to it, you can get it out fine. The next one's going to be buried deep or rolled into an impression in the sand and not get the contact you're after, and that comes up short. It's going to be so many of those little nuances in this course that are going to make such a difference. It's going
to be super interesting. It's like you say, it's not a standard tour golf course.
No.
I mean, they will have played majors, like most people will have played majors around this golf course. It's held majors, so a lot of the caddies will know the golf course, which will help, like you say, both sides, doesn't it? It doesn't necessarily make it favour any area. Chasing Pins is saying, I think the temperature in the area is going to suit the Europeans.
Yes,
So
you're not going to get the warmest.
If it is windy, if it does get a bit of rain, if it is, like you say, a bit cold, waterproof's on, how
definitely sort of favours us a little bit more, just because those boys in the US really do follow the sun.
Following the sun. Rory Thompson's put in the comments. Rory Thompson, regular commenter, won his first comp last week, 75 as a 12 handicap junior.
Wowza!
That's
won by a lot.
Healthy cut. I hope he did win by a lot, but that is definitely got to be a healthy cut.
What was your cut for that?
What did the handicap index go down to after that? Yes. I just love scrolling through the pictures and all the little bunkers, and if it does get windy, then all of these little bits are going to come into play, aren't they? And
they are.
Where you think that on a certain day, and on practice days, maybe they're going to be going over this bunker or around this area. If the wind changes, the wind picks up.
So that's what they've been saying on some of the coverage, haven't they? Like the wind that they've had up until this point isn't going to be the wind they're going to have over the weekend.
Which is interesting, isn't it?
So you've warmed up and you've played the last 2 days, and it'll be interesting to know where the wind was on the 2 weeks previous when the US team were there.
Yeah.
because it's obvious that they all went there, hit it in certain areas, and
Yes.
got them to adapt the golf course to how
definitely.
those boys wanted to play it, like
Yeah.
Bryson's DJs, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, wow, he got cut to 9.3.
I know.
Whoa,
That's a
how
big.
did that feel
That's
overnight?
a big chop. All of a sudden, single
So
figures.
it's that sort of thing. It has been made to suit them, and there has been talk. I know the No Lane Up guys have been talking about it quite a bit, that their thing would be to maybe take the course setup at a Ryder Cup into an independent body, so you don't get this tit for tat every time it's home and away.
Yeah, potentially there is that. I mean,
but
it's
like
difficult
that,
though, isn't it?
That
Because
for me is like
I think that's
home
part. I think
court
that's
advantage,
part of it.
like
Exactly.
home course advantage.
Yeah,
it's that thing of like if it was your football ground, you'd try and make it really claustrophobic.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Get your
Definitely.
fans on top of everyone.
And I think that's it, isn't it? You want to make it so that it's a spectacle. Like for the event itself, I think it needs American win. I mean, I don't want it to have American.
No.
Of course, I want us to win every single time. But I think if there was a time that America did squeak one, then they can potentially.
I think we win on the fact that Le Golf National's first tee stand was far bigger.
That was immense, wasn't it? That was just
incredible.
immense.
I remember because we went last time it was on, and I remember texting you and we were driving because you went Thursday, Friday, didn't you?
Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we were there, but yeah we went. Yeah.
So then it was like, I remember texting you saying, how big is that stand? And you're like, it's massive. And I walked in on the Saturday morning and I was just like,
wow.
Oh, wow. Like, it was huge.
And we were so lucky to get prime position in that grandstand for that Friday morning.
And it was even worse when we went back and did the trip. So we did a coaching trip that went there. And it's you don't fully appreciate it till you know where the back of the sleepers were, where the back of the tee is.
Yes.
The gap between there and the putting green is huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and that was all stand, wasn't it?
Yeah, massive stands. Huge.
But then when we drove the buggies across there, it was almost like you sat in the buggy there and you're like, look how much space there is. You didn't really fully appreciate how big that stand was.
Not when it's built. Not when it was built. So who are you looking out for? Who are you going to watch? Who are the players that stand out that, you know, guys down the lens need to be looking at that maybe they haven't thought of before? Or
so you look at the two rookies that we've got that aren't rookies really. You've got a major champion in Shane Lowry.
Yes.
A WGC winner, flat out
golfer,
one of the best golfers on the planet.
Yeah. In windy conditions as well.
Yeah. Playing around what is to him like a course that looks like home.
Yeah.
They very much based it on, I think, Donny Poole.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
I was trying to remember. McGinley was talking about something about it.
Okay.
Where's he? McGinley, I can't remember. Anyway, they've based it on a course very much around an Irish sort of setting.
Setup,
so it's going to look nice to his eye. He's going to feel comfortable on that sort of golf course. If it does get windy, it does get rainy. Look what he won the opening.
Exactly.
He was in waterproof. He was throwing it down.
Exactly.
So it's that sort of thing that he's going to feel comfy. And then you've got Victor Hovland.
Oh my goodness.
The lad absolutely rips it.
Yeah.
He's finished very, very high up in the FedEx Cup, second year out. He's just an out and out world class golfer that's going to keep getting better.
Yeah.
He's going to, I think for me, he's going to be the next one that rivals the Rory.
Okay. Really. He's just going to push on so much, isn't he?
Him, Rahm, they're gonna go off and run it.
Yeah, they're going to be the players that we look to in 10, 10,
You're going to be,
years time.
they're sort of, I think
gonna be in it.
The Rahm and that's going to take over from the Garcias of this world, the Westwoods,
exactly.
and then try and push that forward, I think.
Yeah, and that's what the European team need. It does feel like a bit of a transitional team. You've got Casey, you've got Poulter, you've got Westwood,
and I think
you've got
those
Garcia.
three you've just mentioned, possibly their last one.
And Garcia. We don't know. We don't know. Possibly.
It could be 4 coming out there.
Yeah, it could be 4 coming out there. And
People
and then
kept
you've
mentioning Rose, Stenson.
Yeah.
For me, they're gone.
Yeah, I think Rose has got Rose is similar age to Poulter, and that it's just whether they can play well enough. Whether they can play well enough
at
to
some
earn a
point.
spot.
We were saying this early in the week, weren't we? At some point, we're going to need to play a Ryder Cup without
those.
Westwood, Garcia, Poulter. You're going to need some, and that's where I think.
This feels like a transition.
If you're playing in Europe next time round, it's them those extra
Victor
guys.
Perez. Can we get that?
Yeah.
What are the brothers? Hogard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hogard brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's those sort of players that are going to take it on.
Yeah.
Certainly with
Definitely.
Rome. So let's just put up. We're going to talk now about the giveaway. So we've got going anywhere you want, anywhere in the world. PGA Live 365 limited edition ball marker. You've seen them before. And
the unbreakable tees.
Unbreakable, best tee pegs in the world. PGA Live 365 tee pegs.
All are available on our merch store.
Well, not the tee pegs. You can't get the tee pegs anywhere. You haven't even got any tee pegs.
No, they're that limited edition.
They are that limited edition.
Not
Adam
even
hasn't
we've
even
got
allowed them. So, very, very simple. What are you going to do? You're going to pick a team of 4 players in the comments. 2 have to be European, 2 have to be American, and 1 of them has to be a rookie. All of those 4 players' points are going to be added up across the 3 days of play.
Yeah.
And the person with the highest total number of points is going to be the winner.
Right,
and they're going to get the tee pegs and the ball marker. So let's put this up on the screen. I've highlighted on the screen who the rookies are for both teams. So you can see down in here, obviously, we've got Hovland, Lowry, and we've got Wiesberger, who are the rookies for Europe.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got Morikawa, Berger, Cantlay, loads of them, aren't there? Yeah. Zander Schauffele, Scotty Scheffler, and I can't read the other one off the top of my head because I can't see the writing in here. But yeah, there's 6 of them.
So you've got Harris English,
that's the other one.
Scotty Scheffler, Daniel Berger, Zander Schauffele, Patrick Cantlay.
Oh, Ryan Harrington is in the chat. Ryan, how are you doing? Ryan is working super hard. Ryan, get your picks now.
I was just about to read yours out, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan has sent some picks, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
As he's here, he can reveal.
He can reveal them himself. Well, while we wait for Ryan to do that, do you want to do yours? Or do you want me to do mine?
You do yours.
I'll do mine
because I'm still picking mine.
Okay, so
it's been that long a day.
So I'm going to go with Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Xander Schauffele for the Americans.
Yeah.
Xander Schauffele obviously being my rookie. And then I'm going to go for Rahm and McIlroy in the European team. Because I think that those 4 players are going to play the most number of matches. I could well be wrong, and we shall see what everyone else comes up with, and obviously what Padraig Harrington comes up with, because obviously he's the man that is in charge.
Yeah.
We've got some picks coming in here, so we'll wait for Ryan. So, Stephen Phillips, I'm going to start writing these in the spreadsheet. So don't worry, Ryan, I've got my own spreadsheet for you this week.
Hovland, Xander Schauffele, Rahm, and Koepka.
Is he?
He has.
Trying to get me spreadsheet. Come here, spreadsheet. There you are.
So, like Koepka, obviously, going to be fairly strong. He's going to play a lot of golf this week, I would have said. As long as he's fit enough. There was a bit of a question mark over his fitness. I think you're right in Hovland. I think he's going to be out quite a lot. I think he'll play better ball, and I think he'll play foursomes. Rahm, well, number one, that's all you need to say. He's going to play every match, I would have said. And Xander's just proper solid.
Yes. Proper solid. Hovland and...
So chasing pins have gone for Rahm, Fleetwood, DeChambeau, and Morikawa. It'd be interesting to see who Bryson and Morikawa and those, and where the, because when you listen to Steve Stricker yesterday, he doesn't come over very well with the microphone in his hand. I didn't think at all. Anyway, he didn't look very certain of himself, whereas Harrington just literally looked like so relaxed. It was ridiculous. But it was that thing of he didn't actually almost portray that he knew quite what his pairings were going to be just yet. So unless he's just like the ultimate poker player.
There are some fantastic picks in here.
Yeah.
And from some guys that don't regularly play the fantasy leagues, I just want to, at this point, say we run a fantasy golf exactly like this every single week over on this channel. We've taken a break, obviously, for the Ryder Cup, so it would be fantastic if you want to join in next week when we're back into regular tour play.
Yep.
Tuesday nights, 8:30 p.m. Preview show is going to be coming at you every single week. So this is a great fun leaderboard. I think the guys, we've got Julian Roll in the chat, who's a regular player, will attest that the Fantasy League is so much fun every single week. No entry fee, just for fun. There will be prizes every now and then. There'll be prizes overall for league tables and stuff. It's just a fun thing to do every week. It keeps us in tune with tour golf. It keeps us thinking about all the players that are out there. So yes,
I forgot
keep
to
playing.
mention to you actually.
Tom Coleshaw, thanks for your pick.
The winner of the fantasy league up until this point.
Oh, is that done? Is it?
The prize is being worked on presently.
Oh, fantastic! Kieran Headley is not in the chat tonight. But...
So Tom's gone for Casey, Rahm, Morikawa, Bryson. So Morikawa getting a lot of love.
Yeah, Bryson's getting a fair bit of love as well. So thank you for that, Tom Coleshaw. Amazing. Ryan's retracted his message.
Yeah, no, Julian Roll's gone Morikawa, Finau, Casey, Fleetwood.
There we Morikawa, Finau. Interesting. Like that pick. Like, again, we haven't mentioned Finau. And he's such a player in form at the moment. He's played such good golf at the moment.
Such good golf and had to be a pick. Mind you, they did have 6. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
a little different, isn't it?
So Ryan has gone for the postman. Pulse, obviously, his man.
Yeah, I did.
He's gone Fitzy, and I think Fitzpatrick's going to be...
Again, we haven't mentioned Fitzpatrick.
A big foursomes guy, I think. Hits it dead straight, putts great.
JT, and I think he went Spieth as well, didn't he?
He's gone Hovland. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong one. JT and
Spieth. Charlie Payne, again, new commenter. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Charlie.
For joining in. So we've got Rahm, the Hovland,
Thomas, and Morikawa.
JT and Morikawa. Brilliant. Fantastic. These are great picks. Love the idea of that chasing pins. Yeah, get involved every week. Fantasy golf is so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Join us.
Stephen Phillips, my golf.
So any of you guys that are new to the channel this evening, thank you for joining in. Thanks for commenting, and obviously get involved in future weeks. But if you'd like to hit that little subscribe button while you're here, that would help us out massively.
Also gives you a notification every time
we're gonna
go live.
Then
gives you half an hour notification.
Yeah, give you that notification and lets you get ready. Or suddenly, like we all do, flick on to the golf and think, right, where are they playing? Who's playing? Let's pick a team.
It's Stephen Phillips put in the comments. Yes, so Tuesday nights it will be 8:30 p.m. We'll go live. Yep. You'll then essentially have until the last thing Wednesday evening to make your picks. Obviously, you can watch this live show as a replay.
Yeah.
It will essentially be pick a team of 4 players. We'll go through it when we sit down next week. Exactly how you pick it. It's all to do with the betting. You have 100 points to pick your fantasy team for that week, and you can change your fantasy team every single week. You're not stuck with the same team.
No, definitely
every week you can do that.
Because we mess it up most weeks, so we'd like to change it.
Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the subscription, Tom Coleshaw. Ryan's off to do his show. Well done, Ryan. You go do your show. So have we got any more picks from the Patreons or from anyone else yet in there?
Adzi is in.
Adzi?
So Adzi's gone for all-in club favourite Shane Lowry.
I was going to say he has to have Lowry.
And Mr. Garcia.
Oh, excellent.
Along with Tony Finau and Xander Schauffele.
He's almost gone. He's got 2 rookies. Nice. He's almost gone for 4 all-ins there, isn't he?
Yeah, all in.
Love it. Oh, fantastic, Adzi. Yes, keen. Brilliant, Stephen. Yeah, get your regular 4-ball on it. Get your mates on it. It's great fun. And again, what we often see is, and I'm just going to have a check to see if Marcus Lee, who said he was going to be watching, has sent me any messages. So Marcus Lee, one of our regular commenters and subscribers, he gets 4 or 5 of his mates, doesn't he? He'll collate all the picks and then he sends them through. Can't believe Lowry's a rookie. He's been around forever.
I know.
He has been around a little while.
So I'm going to go with...
Oh, yes.
Shane Lowry.
Yeah.
John Rahm.
Okay. Hang on, I'm going to write this down. ADT. Lowry. Rahm. And I think...
Spieth.
Oh, okay. You got to go for his mate then, haven't you?
JT.
Yeah. If you go one, you've got to go the other, I think.
There you go.
Oh, what a team.
Yeah, I've picked them so they're losing.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. If you know anything, don't pick who we pick.
If you haven't been here before, whatever I pick, don't pick. Whatever Si picks.
Yeah, you say that though, but I finished last in both
tables. Whatever Si picks, don't pick. Whatever I pick, question. Whatever Ryan picks, question again. Whatever Kieran Headley picks, pick that.
Kieran Headley's not in there tonight.
So Kieran's one of our Patreons and has absolutely smashed
Oh,
the fantasy league.
last time. Having joined about a third of the way through.
Like didn't play for like the first 4 or
5 weeks, no, and then
just
smashed it.
absolutely smashed everyone else out of the park. Mate, quick game's a good game.
Julian Roll, can I remove Morikawa and replace him with Scotty Scheffler?
Yeah,
Are we saying?
Of course you can.
Scotty Scheffler, yeah, we can.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
He's obviously just watched something on Sky Sports.
Yeah, exactly.
What have you seen,
Yeah,
Julian?
exactly. What have you seen? Who did I go with? I can't remember who my other American was. I'll come back to that in a second because it was Rahm and McIlroy. I'm the only one that's picked McIlroy so far, which says it all really because everyone else obviously knows better than I do.
Or you know all.
How about the 4 with the fewest points? Yep, I'll have those. Thank you.
Not necessarily. That
Not
could be me.
Yeah. Who was my other American?
I can't
Where's
remember.
that team? Where's that team? Oh, DJ.
DJ.
Again, no one else has picked DJ either. And I think he's going to play loads. Oh, dear.
It's going to be one of the, like... It seems like it's one of those courses that somebody could get an absolute smashing as well. You know what I mean? Like, you could get loads of unlucky breaks.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, just get an absolute pasting.
Yeah, get an absolute pasting on Friday morning and then sit out Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, that's me done.
Yeah. You won't be playing him again. Yeah, but it could be, I mean, like, yeah, rookie gets on the wrong side of a foursomes draw and gets pounded. And that's, again...
But plays with a big name, the big name just obviously gets stuck back out to his big name. And
it's going to be interesting. And again, that's where...
Tourbillon did that a little bit in France, didn't he?
DJ isn't in the best of forms, no, but he's the sort of person that just turns up at these sort of things, I think.
He's just
chasing.
So chilled out, he doesn't even care, does he?
No.
Just thinks it's like a Saturday morning stroll with his mates.
I'd still have him as my partner any day in foursomes. Have you sent any of the messages out to the regulars? So we see if Marcus is in. Are you in?
Yeah.
You in for some picks? Ben Swanton. Recent par breaker. I saw him on Sunday. He was well chuffed. This guy's been dreaming of breaking par for so long. So good to see him do it.
Yeah, man. Waves had a thing at the start of the year that they both had to do it.
Waves did it. Waves did it quite quickly, didn't he?
No, he done it last month, and then sent Ben a message saying,
"Your turn.
Over to you."
To be honest, I think we're going to get annihilated. I think it's going to be close. Owen, you haven't made any picks. Owen Ravden, thank you for the comment. Let me just put this team back up. Owen, what you need to do if you want to win the prizes is pick 4 players, 2 Europeans, 2 Americans, and there has to be at least 1 rookie in there. You'll see on the side of the screen, just past Adam's head here, all the players, and I've highlighted the rookies in there for you so you can see who those rookies are.
Andy Kemp.
Evening, chaps. James Wade is in the house. Evening, James. Hope you are well.
Wade, how are we?
USA struggle as a team. They do. Historically, they always do struggle when you put them together.
Team. That's the whole point.
But I think that's what's interesting. Whose book is it? I can't remember whose book it is. Who developed the pod system?
Yeah.
So they don't.
Well, it's Navy SEAL idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're only a team of like
6. What, in a pod?
6 in a pod, and so therefore, if you've got some big names or some people that don't necessarily get on, they don't need to see each other.
It was really interesting. I was listening to. I can't remember what podcast it was now, but I was listening to one, and they were saying about like different people doing different things. And you know the year that what's his name? French guy played in our team.
Jean Van der Velde?
No. More recent. Bit weird. Long hair.
Oh,
Victor
Dubuisson, yeah.
So apparently, bit of a loner, didn't really sort of mix well with other people. So McGinley, I think it was Glen Eagles, had him built his own room.
Yeah.
Had 3 of his mates stay the whole week.
Yeah.
Put like video games and everything in there, and he literally just didn't stay with the team much. Just went and sat with his mates.
Brilliant. And that's what.
And that's just what he needs to perform. Knowing your team.
Yeah. That's where. If you're
knowing what makes people tick.
certain captain and you're like, to Brooks, you got to come in this meeting. You got to do this. He's like, he don't want to do it. Brooks Koepka's just not interested in any of that.
No, we just had a little comment there.
I did see that. I did see that. Really, I think we need to get a lead going into the singles for us to have a chance.
Yeah.
You got two. You got two rookies in there, James Wade. Perfect.
Yeah. Fleetwood, Wiesberger, JT, and Xander.
Brilliant picks. And
Owen, thanks for your picks.
Awesome.
Rahm, Garcia, Cantlay, DJ. Very, very close to going with Cantlay. You're welcome.
JT and Xander. Shuffle.
Any good golfing trips out? Has anybody been anywhere nice? Shot any good scores? Any questions on anything golf related?
Do you think Rahm Garcia is a pairing?
I don't think they're. I think they'll split it.
Okay.
Personally, but they
just to let you know, Owen, I've picked Rahm and DJ. So if you want to, pick someone else, then you're more than welcome to do. Martin McAleer, you subscribe, love the videos.
Martin's a member at our place.
Yes.
So
excellent. Thank you for
good to see you this evening.
Picking. You subscribe, love the videos. Larry McElroy. Yeah, that is lovely.
DJ Morikawa.
Nice. Good picks. I like that.
Yeah.
I like those picks.
Solid.
Again, I've picked two of those, so if you want to pick some players. I like the later picks.
Yeah.
After I've made my picks,
yeah.
they're picking the same, so they're obviously.
They've obviously
not seen me pick. Come in late and seen my picks. Brilliant. We've got some great picks here. Fantastic. Looking forward already. This is what it's already so exciting about the Ryder Cup is now we've got a vested interest in all these players. 12 overall St George. Yeah, nice. I bet you. I'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'll be pretty happy to play them.
Yeah, definitely. That is good going, Tom. Yes, Tom. Thanks for that. Telford. Yeah, is that good? Good weekend. Yeah, look after you well, did they? At Telford. Not been there myself.
I'm away next week.
October.
Next week. Next Thursday.
No.
Yes.
30th.
Next Thursday.
For 3 days.
3 days. Yes. I was just checking. It is next week.
It is next week. Yeah.
So I'm going to Tudor Park in Kent, just with some mates that I went to uni with. So it'd be nice to catch up with them after 2 years of speaking to them over Zoom.
Adzi?
Yes, Adzi. Adzi's going to be there. He's not in tonight, but he's normally
a regular All-In Club, the founder of the All-In Club.
And then Mr. Savage, who's another friend of ours that's just... Well, he is Mr. Logo Emporium.
Yes.
So he does all the stitching and stuff, but he's recently taken up golf. And to say it's hooked him is an understatement.
I think everybody in the comments knows how addictive it can be.
And he had a lesson last week, and I was like, how did it go? He's like, I've cracked it. Driver's sorted like this. And he texted me tonight saying, I've been to the range, and the golfing gods have killed me.
Oh, dear. Lovely course Sunday, Isle of Wedmore, after being ill. Oh dear. Well, it was nice to get away, James. At least. Yes. Nice to get away. Else. Yes, we don't like S&D. That's not conducive to being outside in the country for 4 bit hours when you need facilities at that point, don't you?
Yeah.
So let's just put us back on full screen so you can see our pretty faces.
It's a lot of trust.
I'm about to go to uni. Is one of you did Uni Golf, and if so, how was it? We both did uni. You did a lot of Uni Golf. So
yes, I did. Yeah.
You talk about that.
So the Booster League, depending on where you're going.
Whereabouts are you going?
What standard your golf team is at. So I was at Bucks, and we were in Booster 1. So Booster Prem, they sort of split the country up into 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we did some travelling. We were obviously just near London, and we'd go down as far as like Exeter to play. So we went all over the place. Managed to play international student match play, which was in Germany. So we did a few bits. We were quite lucky with the golf program at our place. Is very well supported by the university. It's sort of a big draw for them to have the golfers on board. The golf club that we were at was very accommodating to us. Let us play in all the competitions. Was always very happy to see us up there, using the facilities. They were really, really good to us. Whereas we'd been to some places where The guys played at the golf course, weren't allowed to practice at the golf course, very limited tee times, etc. Whereas
Restricted.
we were very, very welcomed at all times, really.
He's off to Durham.
Nice.
So yeah, Durham, lovely.
Yeah, they'll be in.
Part of the country.
And they'll have a decent sports program at Durham Uni. Will probably be fairly decent in all that.
Yeah.
Just get to the Freshers' Fair, just sign up for it, get to know the boys, and it's a great way to meet different pockets of people as well. The sports bit, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Like you'd have played tennis, cricket. Anything else?
Tennis, cricket, hockey, basketball.
Yeah. So you'd have met little pockets of people all over the place, and then by the time you end up walking into somewhere and knowing somebody at all times.
And being on the sports, being a sports science course. Yes, my experiences of university golf were 3 matches. One of which we walked in after 4 holes, having travelled to Welling Garden City, and had to get the train back because we got the bus up with the rugby team and the hockey team, who weren't playing till later. So we'd already been rained off and finished before their matches had even started. So it's like you either wait around for 4 hours or you get the train back.
Well, you did well not to go to the pub at that point.
Well, yes, yeah.
Very well, actually. I applaud your.
It was one of those let's just get home. We're wet, we can't be bothered. I'm in Sheffield, from what I've experienced. Great. Sheffield, I've heard that's a good night out.
Apparently.
Yes. Big announcement.
That was a stag do.
Come and read Patreons, or was I imagining it? No, there's definitely a big announcement coming very soon. And it won't, Patreons, you guys will hear about it first. And then everybody else on the channel will hear it soon. But it will be involving putting your clubs in a case and taking them
on an aeroplane.
Hopefully.
If you choose
to
go that way.
On an aeroplane, you can drive, you can get there however you like.
I wouldn't suggest a boat, but it's up to you.
You can go on the boat.
You can go on the boat.
Yes. Because I've got an 8 handicap and have only been playing a couple of years, not sure how easy to get into the team. I wouldn't worry too much about the team as such. I'd just get involved in the setup.
Get involved in the setup.
Be keen, show yourself, turn up, practice.
But also, most of uni golf is match play. It's not stroke play. So, it's most of it will be scratch anyway. So, your handicap won't make any difference. No. It's just make yourself available, play as much as you can. We had people in our team. When I first got to university, I was off 6. I think I was off 6, and got put in as a reserve in the first team and played in the 2s for a bit. And it was just because you've got people in there off +1, but then if you go out and perform with these guys, they'll see the potential and disregard the number next to your name.
It's who's going to perform in match play exactly. And I've seen Owen swing. We've interacted online, and like you say, you've only been playing a couple of years, already down to 8. There's some talent in there. You just got to use the 3 years as a chance to work hard. Meet some new people, meet some better players, and think, right, I've got 3 years where I can work as hard as I like every day.
Exactly what I was just about to say.
What would you give now to go to be a student
Dave
again?
Jackson, now one of my best friends, was probably the reason that I got better, because when I got there, we used to play all the time, and he would rip it out of me. But he would also, we lived fairly close together, and he'd be like, right, we're going to go to the range, we're going to go to the course, and it was because there was more than one of you, you didn't have to have that internal motivation, because it was almost like I was always competing against somebody and looking at him and thinking, right, he's better at me in that area, I'm better than him at that, and he's trying to fight, and you just go back and forth each other and bounce off each other.
Owen's saying that he's also a cricketer. Now, you as a much better cricketer than me, I would suggest university cricket is not a good idea. Because it is cold.
Yeah. Because you play at the wrong time.
You basically leave university in June, don't you, every year?
Yeah.
So think about that.
You get the rubbish bit and a lot of it.
The end of the season is in June. So the start of the season is March.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
I remember having a lot of layers on.
All of the clothes.
Yeah, and as it goes up, everybody goes well, I ain't catching it.
No. So yes, I would say get stuck into that golf team.
Cricket socials are pretty good, though.
Cricket socials are good. They're going to be better than golf socials because there's generally more people around.
Yeah.
More people equals better socials. And, that's a massive part of going to university, and no one should ever say otherwise.
No.
Being, learning to be social, learning to chat to random people. super, super important skill.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I've got more friends now from university than I've got from school.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
That I
definitely.
could actually literally just
Yeah.
not see for ages. Like
Yeah.
the boys that I'm going to meet next week, and like it will be like we've never been away. And it's
Yeah.
that sort of thing. I think when you when you live with people
Yeah.
and live away from home, and you
It's
go
like
through that
communal.
sort of that's part of your life. I definitely think that lives with you for a lot longer.
Oh, definitely, 100%. Good. So I think we're pretty much there on the picks. We've got quite a lot of picks. And you got any picks come through?
I don't. Oh yes, I have. Right, here we go. Andy Kemp.
Oh, here we go.
This
Well,
is going to shock you.
hang on. Garcia.
Rahm. Hovland.
Oh, okay.
He's gone DJ.
Yeah.
Scheffler.
Oh dear. He obviously hasn't seen my picks.
And Ben Swanton. Scheffler. JT.
Just writing Andy Kemp. Sorry. JT Scheffler, yeah?
JT Scheffler.
Scheffler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hovland.
Yeah.
And McElnuts.
McElroy. Kempy was Schauffele, wasn't he?
No, he's Scheffler.
He's Scheffler as well.
Yeah.
A lot of love for Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler. Lots of love. Excellent. Want the chance to play against Durham County, though. Oh, what, for the cricket? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Play out the county ground would be nice, wouldn't it? Been watched test matches there before. We've been to Durham to watch test matches.
No, I haven't. No.
I've been to Durham to watch test matches.
They've got a UCCE set up at Durham as well, I think.
Will we do a Ryder Cup Roundup live show? Yeah, I reckon so. I mean, that will be next Tuesday's live. Will be rounding up the Ryder Cup and then looking ahead to the start of the Fantasy League.
It's pretty much the format most weeks. So quick roundup, who
did well,
whatever, and if there's any giveaways, then we'll round those up as well.
Yes.
From next week, you'll obviously see Ryan will be back. He's got a spreadsheet. It's a bit of a running joke. You have to try and pick somebody random that's not in the spreadsheet. Oh. So then that annoys him, and then he has to go again.
How difficult is season 2 going to be? And like, how nice is it going to be when someone picks?
It's good because like some new people are going to get their tour cards.
Oh, yeah.
So we could just pick a random that he's not going to know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we'll look to see. Yeah.
They're
Everybody in the next
4,000 to 1.
Try and see who's just got
scroll right
their
to the bottom of the betting and then just pick somebody.
Pick someone that you don't think has ever been on tour before. Perfect. Good. I think that just about wraps us up. Thanks so much to everybody that is new and has joined in the chat. It's been lovely. Yeah, Ryder Cup, roll it on. Cannot wait. It's going to be so good. As always, do all the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, share the video around, all those things.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in. Tune in next week for the results of the giveaway.
So guys, there has been some people in the chat tonight that are patrons of ours, so thank you guys for the long support of the channel. If any of you that are watching tonight want to support us in that way, then if you hop over to Patreon, type in PJ Live 365, you can look at all the tiers that we've got on there, and the support that we've had off you guys, and obviously the banter that goes on between us in the group that we've got set up is absolutely first class. So absolutely loving that. So thank you guys for your support of the channel.
Yes. So we shall see you next week. Enjoy the Ryder Cup. Make sure you have lots of lines so that you can stay up late, because it's going to be quite late finishing.
It's going to be a long week for us, isn't it?
It's going to be a long week. I've already diarised my lie-in on Monday morning. So that should have done that. I just dropped that in at the end there. Brilliant. Excellent. Cool. See you all very soon.